Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, continuing the series SNCF 30710. Today we have a very important topics. Actually, I will divide it into more than one videos to not make it long. It is network analysis. Network analysis is a very important topic for any security engineers working on a firepower. You have to understand how to read the dashboards, how to take action based on analysis you did and you saw. So please, before starting this video with me, you have to revise all the videos that I explained. For example, security intelligence, intrusion prevention, malware and fire policy, uh, everything DNS call. This is of course related to security intelligence. You are filtering everything. Okay, to understand how to have the ability how to understand this. So let's go to our topology, and let me go also to firepower. Great. So when you open the FMC, you will find this dashboard. First of all, let's start with the network. It is telling you that the application over time. It's a widget. Of course, this widget you can click on the arrow here. You can change like the title for it. You can change the table, what is this statistic, or you can change its location by drag and drop it like this. Okay, so let me make it simple. So here are the application over time, the traffic of the application over time. This is a diagram. This is a web application that has been seen. So it will list it for you. Topic client application, like the client what is frequently using in your infrastructure, and this is very important. And it's telling you here like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Now, traffic by application risk. Here is telling you like the risk, the very low risk. What are the application here? If you want to go on any details for that, just click on it. So it will open it for you in the connection events, and you can check it. Anyway, let me go back. Hurry up. Okay. Now, this page actually, or the dashboarding will be updated by default every 5 minutes. Okay. So here, traffic by application, which is it's getting. Okay. So the medium, the low, the high, the very high, the cut as how the FMC categorize it for you in the initial setup that we explained in the previous videos. Top server application for Microsoft. Top operating system you have here Linux. Its count it has been like used 3 times or generated by Windows, Android. I don't know where the Android that I have. Like this, it will list like all the operating system you are using inside your environment. Traffic by application categories. Here it's categorized for you the traffic per the application categories, the web browser, how much kilobyte the traffic it's using in your environment, if you have like VPN, etc. Risk application with low business that you have application. This is FMC categorized for you in the application when we explain the web filter, the Facebook and YouTube, like it's a like low business but high risk. Traffic by users, if you have like user authenticated to this through Active Directory or eyes, so it will appear for you here, but here it's because it's unknown. Categorized by URL, by URL reputation, etc. It's enough for this. Let me go to threat. So here it will see the threats for you. Just let's start a bit. Here is indication of compromise by host. You remember the IOC and indications of compromise. This is when we explain it inside the network discovery. Make sure to have a good visibility and information about indication of compromise. Let me go to node analysis. It's in policy. Network discovery. Let me open in a different. Just I want to remind you of one thing for it. You have to enable all the reporting or the logs, sorry, for the security intelligence, for the access control rule, for the IPS. You have to. You remember we created this and we put all the zones inside it. This is the network discovery. Inside the advanced, here it was several tabs we explained thoroughly. So here, indication of compromise settings. The rules is 4 by 40 by 40. We enable everything. So, and here it's enabled. And be careful here what's telling you. Note, to detect indications of compromise, you must enable each IOC rule here and also enable the features such as security intelligence logging and intrusion and malware protection logging that rules below depend on. So to have introduction indication of compromise, well, to remind you what indication of compromise, like any command and control, CC, anything happened for security intelligence or IPS or malware and file policy protection, it will log that. It will tell you that your PC is infected, or not only infected, somebody tried to compromise your system. Maybe okay, it's failed because of IPS or malware. Okay, but yeah, it was a victim, and some hacker tried to compromise your system. Doesn't matter. It's failed. It passed, but it will be under indication of compromise. So let me go to back here. So here I have two PCs 10.10 and 20.10. These are the PCs here. This is the 20.10 and this is the 10. They are compromised. Yes, I compromised them before starting. So go back to here. So these two PCs, I try to hack them and it's compromised and it's by red. By the way. Great. Indication of compromise by user. There is no data and this is like you made like user authentication, so it will appear for you. Connection by security intelligence. So what security intelligence has blocked for you? It is the like this. If you remember, guys, in the previous videos, we did like bad IP, one file for bad IP. Let me remind you. What is it? No. Yes, it's here. Yes. No, close this. Here it was MAC bad IP file. This is we put this is the public IP address for mecue.net. So we block it by IP, and after that URL we block this cars.com. Okay, and the bad domain for DNS sinkhole we used this website britannica.com. Okay, so these are blocked by security intelligence. So if you go here, you will find bad websites, Miari DNS, this is the DNS sinkhole, bad IP. Okay, so if you also want to right click for menu, open Context Explorer, it will open for you in Context Explorer. In Context Explorer, actually, I will explain it in a while, but just to show you what could be appearing for us. Okay, so here is security intelligence category, Miari DNS. It will tell you like what is the traffic by source IP, traffic by destination. Yeah. Yes. So it's telling you that the source IP is the server 30.200 is trying to access it. Okay, great. So here, what is an indication of compromise? No, there's nothing inside it. And here the traffic, the data, it's not showing for you. And the traffic risk by application, etc. This is we'll see it like thoroughly in a while. Great. So malware threats, yes, I installed one virus from iCar.com. Okay, and I try to populate it. Yes, it's catch it and it's happened 5 times. Also intrusion events. There's intrusion events here. There are some like attacks happened and the impact is two. It happened like 16 times. Here nothing, nothing. Okay. Traffic by security intelligence category. This is the category. This is the same for what? Great. Status. Let me go to the status. I will go back for the intrusion system, but let's go to the status. The status is very important actually, that it will give you some indications of like the application status here, who's disabled, the normal, critical. The application information, like this is yes, this is the FMC, and IP address is 100.2, and we log into the FMC by 100.2. This is the management PC that I'm doing the demonstration on it. IPv6 is disabled. Model Cisco Firepower Management Center for VMware. Yeah, the VMware, the version software version is 6.6.4. Rule update. It will tell you like the updates of the rules when the last time happened. It's 12th of October. Geolocation update. This is also the geolocation update from the Talos. Here, current session, yes, only one session is open by administrator username, the default one. And the PC, sorry, this is 100.2, this is the IP address of the FMC, I'm sorry. And here also, the PC, the management PC that I entered is 100.10 and accessed, it will tell you like system time, it will tell you the time of the system. Okay, great. Product update. I like this product update. This is here, which is like the geolocation update. It happened since when happened, and rule update. Also, the software one management center. It will tell you there is an update. Your version is 6.6.4, and there's an update 6.6.5. So if you want to do it, yes, you can do it, and it can be like applicable for 3 devices. Okay, this is the center for one management. Great system load. This is the CPU, telling you like the CPU that we have, how much the utilization for that, and the memory. There's RS feeds integration, like third-party integration with Talos. Uh, you can imagine like how the update is happening here. Okay, disk users by category. Okay, this is the usage for one. This is the free for the local storage of the disk. Intrusion, I will make a video of intrusion, so leave it aside. Go to analysis, context explorer. So why this analysis? You as a system engineer is taking care. You will monitor your traffic, how it's happening. What is the most, for example, host or network is generating the traffic, what the application they are using. So here actually the show last here, this is the report for one day. The blue one is your traffic data traffic. The red one is the attacks happen to your environment. Okay, so 12, I think today is 13. Yes, this is yesterday I did this attack. So here the data happened normal. Here we were sleeping actually. And after that, it happened here, there is an attack. So if I made it like 6 hours ago, reload. Okay, so 6 hours ago, like this is 8:30. It's happened here. After that, there is nothing. After that, there is an attack happened, and after that, no. Okay, where did the attack this happened? Events two. There are two attacks happened. So we will see how we can like review these attacks. Great. Network information. Let me see the indication of compromising. Yes, the indication of compromising. This is what I explained to you. That here it's happened like here by security intelligence. So it will tell you here indication by host. So the host is the 20.10. Try to access something and the security intelligence catch it. And also 10.10. Okay. Network information. This is the information of the your operating system. Like yes, you have Windows 7 is using sorry, you have Windows operating on Windows 7. Two hosts is utilizing 22% from your traffic. Again, he found like one host, but he cannot determine exactly if it's Windows 7 or 8 or Windows Server. Here the Linux operating system. Here's operating system. Chromium. This is also belong to Linux. Anyways, traffic by source IP. So the source IP is generating the traffics. It telling you like 100.2 is generating traffic. This is the FMC. 10.10 is generating traffic. So this is the traffic. This is like 100 kilobyte, and this is per connection. Okay, the connections happened. So also you can see here, if you need to know like something more a traffic or more, just click here and drill into analysis. Let's go drill into analysis. It will open for you a tab just to see what will be appearing for us. Okay, for the operating system, it's telling you that oh, this is a Microsoft Windows and it has two. So click inside it. Nothing is appearing for us, so you can go to the hosts here because actually we are inside the operating system summary. So inside the host here, it will telling you it's like some valuable information, like the IP address of the host is 20.10. Great. And using which firepower. And the MAC address is using for the host type, it's a host. And here current user discovered identity, FADI, for LDAP. So network discovery is figured out this, and this is LDAP. So this is 20.10. If you go to 20.10, actually, I log in by FADI from the Active Directory. So here, yes, here it's FADI. So it's catch it for you directly, which is great. Here, indication of compromise. There is a malware detected, a threat detected, file transfer. There is a file transfer. It's happened. So the host has encountered a malware. Great, it's seen like that. Last seen. Perfect. Done. It will tell you like the application is using by this host. Okay, by Google, HTTP, HTTPS. The attributes like what you use, the protocol, ICMP, TCP, UDP, and there is a port 33024. Um, and also like most recent malware detection. This is the malware detection. Oh my God. Okay. So thread name, this is from iCar, so iCar.com. So you can like search here, click for viewing malware. So you can also click, you can go to like the malware and to see like details about it. Okay, this is the malware summary. It will telling you, yeah, the source IP was 30.200 because the file ACAR, I put it in the shared file in the server and I tried to uh, download it in 20.10. Okay, and telling you that this has happened 12 October, malware block. I will try to do like some attacks right now to see what are the changes. But let's finish this. So this is the network. This is okay. Traffic by source user. This is here. It's telling you that non-authenticated. It's fine. Connection by access control. Okay, this is here like access control policy. There is a block. There is sinkhole. There is block with reset, and there is allow here. So here you can also check like how many the access control, how many time you use it, like for a block, for sinkhole, etc. Traffic by destination IP. So what is the destination IP I used here? There are, of course, will be public IP addresses. Uh, this is, yes, this is the server. Also, somebody tried to connect to the server. Traffic by ingress security zone. So the ingress security zone here is management inside the MZ at the zone that we created, and will do like the traffic and the connection happen. This is ingress here. You can change it to egress if you want. Okay, so it will be the egress outside. DMZ when it was in the egress, so someone tried to access the egress. The same with the management and inside. Great. So here it's connection by SSL status. So how many websites like you using the SSL, and what if the connection happened without SSL? And anything you want, just click here and yes, add filter, add exclude, or drill into analysis to go for more explanation for that. Here, traffic by REST application. So here, the uh, application that I use: Facebook, YouTube, other very low, DNS, Kerberos, Google, HTTP, and here it's telling you like Twitter, how many times I use Twitter, YouTube. This actually will give you, as a security engineer, to have a better visibility about your employees, how they are using. And of course, you can put filter as much as you can. Here you have filter. So let me, for example, tap on the filter. Okay, select here. Get me application risk high, comma very high. Okay, okay, and also add another filter. Get me application risk, business relevant, low and very low, like very low. Like this is, these websites are the relevancy to the my business, yes, is low and very low. Why the employees are checking Facebook during the time they should work? Okay, so apply filter. It will take some time actually to gather this information for you. So it will tell you that your lovely employees is using Facebook and YouTube most frequently. Okay, and these are like the connection on that, and this is the YouTube. You want for more information, you can drill to it. Okay, so you can also do filter by several categories. I will remove the filter to make it again back. So here also application details. Come on, where are you? Traffic risk. Okay. Application detail like Facebook, if the risk is high, the business relevance low, category is categorized under void panda, host connected like for host, you will find them like the host that we have. And you can go to details and to check. Here security intelligence, yes, the security intelligence, it will tell you. Here by category, like MAC bad IP got used and it's blocked. Connections 12, so 12 times it happened that. Miari DNS, this is the DNS sinkhole for the website britana.com. I don't know why I chose this website to block it actually. So it's fine. Security by traffic source IP. So the source IP is the traffic initiated from 20.10 and 30.210.10. And then by destination IP, yes, this is the bad website that I blocked, and some like going to Google because Google is the second DNS actually, so it's recorded for you. Intrusion events, yes, what intrusion events? Actually, I have like one event for that. It's from 30.8, so there is an intrusion happened. Okay, this is the hacker, this is the Kali Linux, okay, that I'm doing the exploits for that. Top ingress, sorry, intrusion events by priority, like the high, yes, you have one high. Top targets, the targets that the hacker was want to exploit is 100.10 and 10.10. And top ingress security zone is the DMZ. If you want to ingress, you will find nothing. Great. Here, intrusion event, this is like an attack happened, a network intrusion. It's indicator on compromise metal splitter payload. This is I did it, and I targeted two machines. I will do it again for you now, just to see. Okay, file information. This is like the file information. It's happened. See, go up. Top host sending files. Yes, who the like host sending files. These are the hosts for that. The top host receiving files. This is like 10.10 is receiving too much files. Great. Geolocation. This is actually by geolocation. I still did not explain the geolocation object. It will be a video for that. Uh, that's it for this panel. Just only you will find some tab here, URL information. It's you have to make it maximized by clicking on it and to see like what is the URL. Great. These are the URL telling you that these are the traffic and these are the connections. So these are the URL that got used the last 6 hours as we showed here. MAC UAE, MAC YouTube, MAC YouTube, am.cisco. Yes, maybe there is an update happened. Upgrades, many things. And here like there is an categorized for that. So let me just to increase this counter, let me go Kali machine. Okay, close it. Open here. So MSF console. And let me do like one small file. This file is giving me an access to any PC. So if I search, and this exploit will be ms15 underscore 100 underscore mcl. So give me that this exploit Windows file format ms15 blah blah blah. So I need it, so I will type use either to copy this one or to use the hexadecimal, so the number for it. So I will use 0. So it will use the exploit Windows. Okay, now I'm inside it. If I press info, here inside the info I found two files. File name msf.mcl and file underscore name is msf.exe. Normally the IPS will catch it. By the way, I enabled all the IPS and malware filter between the inter-VLAN routing and between inside and outside. Great. So I need here to change this file name, the file name here, one word and file underscore name. So I will set uh, file name and I will name it, for example, erp.mcl, the same path. And another set, but here .exe, and I will make file underscore name at the above. Great. Now set loc lhost, yeah, lhost, like my IP address, the Kali machine 192.168.30.8. Great. So now if we set info, yes, it's erp.mcl, we change it to erp.exe. So exploit. Great. I care about one link. Um, what is this link? Exploit. It's not here. Yes, this one. Backslash backslash the IP address of the machine. B U small u capital. Let me write it. B U small u capital L backslash the file name. So if I go to this PC VLAN 20, for example, backslash backslash 192.168.30.8 backslash B U U capital L. It was like that. Wait. B U U L. Yes, but the L is capital letter. Okay. Backslash ERP dot exe. Enter. So it should write for me here. It will accept it actually, but when the attack will be happening, the IPS will stop it. I hope there is a file here will appear for me. Yes, run. So once I put run, here is start. Okay. So I can write here sessions. I want to take sessions minus I, and this is the first session. So start interacting. Here, if I type shell, it should get me to the shell. But here, unknown command, because the IPS is stopping. Now the IPS is fighting with it. Or PS, nothing. There is no any commands happening because the IPS, and we will see it in the log. Okay. Get me another one. So let me do another attack. Sorry. New window. Yes. MSF console. And this time I'll use another exploit. Use exploit Windows SMP SMB. Okay, MS. It was MS 17 underscore 010 underscore eternal blue. Great. So set our host who the remote host I want to exploit and hack it. Let's make it the here. This one, the VLAN 10. So 192.168.10.10. Okay, and type run or exploit. Great. You see what's here? Completed, but no session was created. Why? Because the IPS stopped it. Okay. If I wrote, okay, set our host 192.168.30.200, the server. Okay. Show options. Let me see the options now. 30 listen port. Okay. But this is for Windows 7, this exploit, but I will try to see. Okay, one. Again. Set our host 192.168.20.10. Run. Great. So now I did some attacks for that. And also give me in VLAN 20, let me install the virus 192.168.30.200 in the CCIE security. There is a car. Just drop it here. Say cancel. Copy. I want it to be in the same one. Okay, it's stuck because maybe the malware is doing its job. So let me also PC 192.168.10, no, sorry, .30.200. Copy, paste. We will see, and let me also make it on management PC. Actually, just I'm trying to do some action to collect and gather information. 192.168.30.8. For example, let me take first the exploit, the first exploit I created, l /erp.exe. Okay, and also let me open the server to take the icar 30.200. Okay, run. I will come to it later. Administrator. Okay, copy, paste. Okay, let me go to the machine here. Okay, here session 2 open, fine. Sessions, and it's denied by IPS. You see here, session 1 closed, reason dead, because IPS session minus I2. Now session 2 I want to enter. Okay, it started shell. Anything I cannot do it. Okay, here starting, try again, it cannot, cancel, and also for others. Now let me go to see what happened, and also let me access some prohibited websites like this one, cars, for example. Maybe cars.com, I didn't apply it on the management. Okay, let me go to the one with the sinkhole, Britain. Actually, I write it aside, Britain, ica.com. Yes, here it's blocked because in a sinkhole. It's enough, it's enough. Let me go here. First of all, if you remember, in the analysis, in the security intelligence should appear for me something. Okay. So here, it's out of the DNS sinkhole, DNS sinkhole. Yes, great. And this is infected. Fine. So let me go to also malware analysis, malware events, to check if the malware recorded or not. Great. iCar is there, d.x is there. There are like something happened. And also if you go to intrusions, events, for the intrusions, so here in the intrusion, there is this is the, okay, in the intrusion also the iCar is detected, indicator compromise, it's 4. Type inside it. So here, great. So here in the inline you can see it, and you can know that this is dropped. The inline here is dropped, and here the impact is 222, and it happened with, okay, and it happened. The source IP is 30.8, going to 100.10, 20.10, etc. So if you go to the overview, no, the analysis, contact explorer, Okay, to see what happened last 6 hours. And, you saw like what we got previously when I started to explain. So now we did something. Yeah, you see here. This is now with the time that some attacks happened. So the attacks is events four. So four attacks happened, and this is your data. So host by indication. Yes, I want to see also the indication of compromise. What is it? Okay, security intelligence also. It's recorded for us. Intrusions. Yes, here the intrusion is low and high. And here it was only one, so now you have to record. So great. And if you go also, don't forget to, if you go to the dashboard here, then you will find like a summary of, yes, this is here a summary, the application that we saw. And this is, oh, I'm sorry, this is also in the threats, I mean. Yeah, the threats happen. So in case of any threat happen, indication of compromise, yes. These are the two try to be compromised. Intrusion events. So get me the intrusion events also. Grade the 3 to 100, the top attackers. These are the attackers. Considered also the server is attacker because the ACAR was there. So it's including them as an attacker. Great. So these are all about this video. And yeah, one more thing, if you want to add your customized widget, yes, you can click your widget and you can just choose from here like uh, what you want and you want to apply it and the style for that. I will make a special video for the widget, don't care about that. So this is the first video about the network analysis. I hope it was informative and very good. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share, and see you next soon. Bye bye.